All right, strength training circuit station 60. I'm gonna go over those 10 moves real quick and then we'll go ahead and get going. We've got 3 rounds today. First one, just basic jumping jacks. Of course, you can modify that with your steps and then bring that arm up. And then if you have a resistant band at home, that's great. If not, I've got a modification. But we have donkey kicks. So move 2 and move 3 are the same. Placing that flat part of the band at the bottom of the foot. And then adding that tension, pulling it up, using your hand to hold it down, and then taking that leg straight up and squeezing that glute. If you don't have a band at home, you have 2 other options. You can get a lighter dumbbell and tuck it and squeeze it behind that knee, or you just don't do the weight at all, just really focus on squeezing and contracting your glutes. So we'll do the right leg first, and then we'll do the left. And then with our band, again, we'll stay down on the ground for a wide row. Again, if you don't have a band, don't worry, I got modifications. But you'll loop it around your feet, lean yourself back, and pull. And you can have palms facing in, up, or down. I'm gonna leave that completely up to you. If you don't have a band, you're gonna be in that seesaw position, heels down, leaning yourself back with your dumbbells, also still rowing. We gotta really contract that core because those weights are gonna kind of shift you around. And then we have single leg towel curls, just basic towel. We'll switch halfway, up in that glute bridge position, sending one leg out and then bringing it right back in. And then when it's halfway, just flip it over to the other leg. And then our move after that to work our chest, you've got 5 push-ups. After your 5 push-ups, you're gonna flip it over for just 1 tricep stiff. So you can modify those push-ups down on the knees for 5 or up on the toes for 5. And then as soon as you're done with your 5, flip it over and give me a tricep dip using your arms, not your hips. So lower down with your arms and raise yourself back up with your arms. And then we have upright rows. So we'll come back to standing. I'm going to be using the band, but again, if you don't have a band for upright rows, a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing you, pulling those weights up right to the clavicle. And then we have our 21s biceps curls. So dumbbell in each hand. You're gonna do 7 curls from the low to mid range, so that's here. And then 7 mid to high. And then 7 full range biceps curls. And then just restart that until our minute timer is up for that exercise. And then our last 2, we've got 4. We've got some plank towel swing. So you're gonna be in that high plank position. We'll switch halfway just like we're doing with our leg curls. You'll swing that leg out and then bring it right back. And then halfway just switch. Staying in that nice high plank position. And then our last one is towel sit-ups. So extend your towel nice and long for your full range sit-ups. Again, if you haven't been on class with me yet, for my announcement that I am pregnant, so there are some core exercises I won't do. So I'll be in a half kneeling, kind of doing some tuck crunches. So you have the option to do that as well. But otherwise, you're pulling on that towel, laying back flat on your back, feet flat on the floor for a full sit-up with your arms straight, and then lowering yourself back down. Your arms stay extended out straight the entire time, okay? All right, so let's get going with our first move, jumping jacks. 60 seconds on the clock, round 1. 3, 2, 1, jack it out. Don't forget that modification if you need it. Alternating those legs. Job, just getting that body nice and warmed up. Ready for our strength movements. Our next 3 exercises use that resistant band with the handles. Again, if you don't have that, you're going to use dumbbells. Less than 20 seconds left. Keep moving. Get those arms all the way up overhead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Next up, we've got those donkey kicks. Flat part, bottom of the shoe, down on all 4s. Pull that band, give yourself that tension, and then we're up. If you don't have a band, go ahead and start. If you don't have a band, that dumbbell's behind the knee, and you're still curling up, you're just squeezing that dumbbell. Further modified, you're not using a dumbbell at all. okay? Really pull that band with that right hand. Create that tension, make this tough. This is all we're doing for this exercise. We're not switching halfway through with this one. We got the full right leg here. Bottom of the foot straight up to the sky. Squeeze that glute and then bring the knee back down. Keep the knee elevated up off the floor. Almost there. Three, two, one. Switch. Underneath the left foot now. Again, if you've got that dumbbell, just move that dumbbell from behind the right knee to behind the left. Create that tension, and here we go, left leg. Job, bottom of the foot, straight up to the sky. How high can you get that leg? That's what works those glutes. Less than 20 seconds left. Our next exercise is that seated row with our band. Again, no band, no problem. You'll use dumbbells. And time. All right, flip it on over. Looping that band around our feet. And then rowing. If you don't have dumbbells, you're in this position with your heels down. Or if you don't have a band, you're using dumbbells. And that C-sit pulling back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. If you have the band, your legs are straight. We want to create as much distance apart as we can. Again, your palms can be facing. They can be up or they can be down. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Nice and slow as you return the band back. Don't let the band pull you, you're in control. If you want to make this a little tougher, you can lean yourself back even farther and contract your core. And time. All right, time for a towel. Underneath the right foot. Up in that glute bridge, we extend that right leg all the way out straight and then bring it back. Same leg, we'll switch halfway. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes the entire time. Get those hips up as high as you can get them. Using only that heel to control this towel. Feel that pull of those hamstrings. Ten seconds left for a quick switch. 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Same thing, hips up, all in that left heel. Down, squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Our last exercise here on the ground. 5 push-ups, 1 tricep dip. Again, modify your push-ups down on the knees if you need to, and then flip it over. Use that upper body, not those hips, for the tricep dips. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Just a quick flip over, fingers pointed towards the toes, bend those arms, and then push right back up and then flip it back over. Kind of a nice little break from our push-ups. Halfway. Get that chest down. Power up with the arms. Especially if you're modifying down on the knees, sometimes we tend to use our hips to push us back up, and this is a chest movement. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring it on up to standing. We've got our upright row. If you don't have a band, dumbbell in each hand, pull it up. Otherwise, band. You really only need one foot down in the middle. You don't need both. Pull up to that clavicle. Elbows out to the sides. Just like that row, nice and slow as we lower that band down. Be in control of the band. Halfway. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Everyone needs dumbbells now. Bicep curls. But it's our 21s. So low to high for 7. Low to mid for 7. Good Lord. Mid to high. And then full range. 7 of each. Just keep repeating that until the time's up. And begin. Nice subtle curls up to the middle range. Once you're on that 7th one, hold it middle. And then all the way to the shoulders. Mid to high. And full range, we're with that 7, and then you'll repeat. $15 seconds left. I know they're burning, it's a lot. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We are back down to the ground. We've got our plank towel swing. So halfway through, we'll switch. Let's all start with it under the right. High plank, leg laterally swings out, and then bring it back center. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As far out to the side as you can get it. If this bothers you, that inner thigh for any reason, then get rid of the towel and just tap out. Almost time to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Other side, go when you're set. Job, nice flat back. Pull that core in tight. 3, 2, 1. Next up is those towel pull sit-ups. So again, you got your towel long. Arms are straight the entire time. Lower yourself back and then sit yourself up, keeping your arms up straight the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, I am modifying. Doing a kneeling crunch with that hip tuck. Your goal is to use that core as you're sitting up. Don't use momentum, don't swing your arms. That towel is to control your arms, keep them where they're at. Working those shoulders too by constantly pulling that towel away from the center and keeping those arms straight. You can lower that towel back behind your head when you lower down from the sit-up. And then bring it back up overhead as you sit up. Less than 10 seconds left. We get our first break. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, grab some water, take a little rest, and then we'll go again for round 2. That first move, our jumping jacks. Here we go. Break over. 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. Get those arms up. Get that heart rate back up. This is the only movement you're rushing. Make yourself work. Halfway. Ten seconds left. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Finish strong before our donkey kicks. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, bend under that right foot. Remember, if you don't have a band, you've got that dumbbell behind the right knee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tuck that knee into that chest, but don't let it touch the floor. Your toes can, the top of your shoe can, but leave that knee elevated. Squeeze those glutes as you bring the bottom of the shoe up to the sky. Drop halfway through on our right. And then your transition time is moving this band to your right, from your right to your left. Job, you're feeling it in that left glute too as well because it's holding ourselves up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slip that band off or move that dumbbell from the right to the left. Create that tension. Really pull that band up with that hand. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job, bottom of the foot up to the sky. Squeeze that glute. Try not to lean too far to one side. Try to distribute that weight in those hands equally. $15 seconds left. We stay down on the ground for the next few. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slip that band off. We've got our wide row. I cannot talk today. So legs are straight, band around the shoes. Again, if you don't have a band, you're in the C-sit position, so your heels are down, toes are up. Rowing with dumbbells in your hands. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Palms can be facing, palms can face up, or they can face down. If you want to switch it up every round, that's completely up to you. Either way, you're bringing those shoulder blades together. If you want to make it a little tougher, you can grab more of that band in your grip instead of just the handles. You can lean yourself back even farther. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Band out of your way. Get that towel for our single leg curls. We'll start with our right leg first. Really bring that heel back into that glute. Send it all the way out and then bring it as close into the glute as you can get it. Ready? Begin. Hips up. Job. 10 seconds left before we switch legs. Don't let those hips fall. Get them back up. 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Go as soon as you're set. Really power up with that right leg, that right heel. That's going to keep those hips up. Pull that core in nice and tight. 10 seconds left. That right quad should be on fire because you're powering all that weight to that right foot, that heel. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower down. 5 push-ups. 1 tricep step. Modify the push-ups down on the knees if you wish. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, we're using our triceps on our hips on that tricep step. Arms are straight and then they bend. All arms for that one. Halfway. Job. Use those strong chest muscles, those arms. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, upright rows. With that band, again, if you don't have it, using dumbbells. You can have 2 feet. I know last time you said you really just need 1, but if you want to make it a little harder and spread those feet out wide, you can. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull. It's nice and slow. Just like with that row, if you want to make this a little tougher, kind of loop the handles in your hands and just pull up on those bands. Job. Just over halfway. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, 21s. Low to mid, mid to high, and then full range, 7 of each. If you want to start in full range and work your way backwards this time, you can totally do that too. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. halfway. Job, push through it. I know it burns. 3, 2, 1. Good. Dumbbells down. Back to our towel with our plank towel swings. We'll alternate legs halfway. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice high plank position. Contract that core. Should be able to put a bowl of Cheerios on your back and you're not going to spill them. Flat back. Hands directly below the shoulders. Again, if this towel movement bothers you, get rid of the towel and just tap out that foot and then bring it back center. Or further modify, just hold a plank. 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Here we go. You are so close to being done with round 2. All we have left after this is our sit-ups. We'll take a break, and then your third and final round is next. Check that plank position. How you doing? Nice solid line. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, towel pull sit-up. So make your towel nice and long. Again, I'm modifying with my kneeling crunch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those arms straight on that sit-up. Constantly pulling that towel. It's like you're trying to break it in the center. Lower down from your sit-up. Arms can either stay straight up extended or they can go back behind your head. Keep those heels pressed into the ground. Curl up with your core into that full sit-up. Kind of reach those arms, that towel forward. Then slowly lower yourself back down. Keep that good form for 15 more seconds. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, same thing. Grab some water. We got about a little over a minute break, and then we're going to get right into round 3. Start coming back and ready for our jumping jacks. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. Last time we got to do any of these movements. Going as hard as we can. Going for more reps, more strength. Halfway. Keep moving, keep at this pace. Don't slow down. Ten seconds left, let's go faster. Pick it up, pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Way to push. All right, donkey kicks under the right. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Equally distribute that weight in those palms. Our goal is to keep our hips down as much as we can. You will open up a little bit depending on what side you're on. but we don't want to open up too much. So we got to distribute that weight in those palms. Keep ourselves stable, our hips pointed down. 20 seconds left. Come on, get that leg up higher. Bottom of that foot up higher. Let's go. You got time for a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Create that resistance. Palms down below the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice flat back can also help us keep our hips down. Job just over halfway. Squeeze that glute. Almost there, 10 seconds left. Job, glutes on fire. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Set that band off. Go ahead and sit on back for our row. Remember, if you're using dumbbells, your heels are down and your knees are bent and you're leaning back. If you're using a band, your heels are down but your legs are straight. Ready? And let's row. The farther you lean back, the more you're gonna have to contract that core to keep yourself stable. We don't wanna keep falling back and we don't wanna sit all the way up tall. You need to have a lean back in you already, but you can challenge yourself and go back even farther back. That's also gonna create more tension in your band because that's a farther distance you have to pull. Keep bringing those shoulder blades together. 10 seconds left. So we've got our towel curls. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slip that band off. Have that towel underneath the right. Give yourself enough space to really slide that leg all the way out straight. Ready? And begin. All the weight in that left heel. That's powering yourself up, powering your glutes up, powering your hips up. That left quad will be on fire at the end of this 30 seconds, and then we'll switch. Power yourself up, squeezing that left glute too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lower down and switch and go as soon as you're set. Now we power that right into the ground. Making that right thigh work, all while we're working our left hamstring. Job, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower down. Get set for push-ups. 5 push-ups, 1 tricep step, and 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, modify down on the knees if you need to. I maxed out in my bench press yesterday, so I am definitely down on my knees for this. Job, all the power in those arms. Don't be using those hips. Your hips and your glutes want to break from everything we've done with them. Time for the arms to shine. Fifteen seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Bring it on up. Upright rows with the band or dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Super slow and control. Halfway. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, biceps curls. 21s, 7 of each of those phases. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slight bend in those knees for stability, especially when you're from that middle to high range. Your back needs more stability as those weights are just held right at the center of your torso. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Whew. All right, grab that towel. 2 exercises left of class. Onto that plank towel swing. Right leg to start. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Contract that core. You're not reaching too far forward with those hands. They should be directly below the shoulders. Nice flat back. Don't spill those Cheerios. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Job, stable back. Pull that core in tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Extend your towel out nice and long for your towel sit-ups. Keep those arms straight, constantly pulling that towel. Here we go. Last exercise of class. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Job. Remember, you're not using momentum from your arms on those sit-ups. Using that full core. Well over halfway, keep moving. I know those arms are tired. Keep holding that towel, keep pulling that towel apart. All in the core. 10 seconds left. You got time for like 2 more sit-ups. Let's go. End strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's stretch it out real quick. Stay down on the ground, but come up onto those knees with me. Keep your left knee down and extend your right leg out and lean back. So you're gonna feel that stretch here and also in our glutes. So my right foot's flat on the ground, left knee here, I'm reaching in front of me. And then you can always come back center, kind of into that quadruped position and then lean back again or hold the lean. 3, 2, 1, switch. Left leg comes out, right leg bent. Leaning, pushing the ground away from me, reaching in front of me, feeling that stretch. Again, you can come to quadruped and then push yourself right back. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Stay on those knees, but go ahead and come on up. Got some oblique overhead side bends. So my left arm's reaching across my stomach and my right is reaching up overhead. Those arms, that torso, nice little quick stretch. 1 more and then we'll switch sides. Good, left overhead, right across. Good, down the quadruped position. Push yourself off into down dog. I'm gonna match out a side. Nice little stretch here. Try to get those heels down. 1 nice inhale. And exhale, walk those hands to the feet. Slowly roll yourself on up. Shoulder rolls to the back. And lastly, some quad stretches. Work on those glutes too. And for those glutes, knee pulls. 2 each leg. Awesome job. Thanks for joining me for class today. Stick around if you have any questions.